everyone, so it is time for me to do my Throwback Thursday to the January 2014 monthly favorites. I really enjoy doing these videos because it kind of reminds me of things I like, things that have kind of been in my collection that I probably should use some more. It helps me rediscover stuff and just a lot of things. So I really like these videos. I hope you all enjoy them as well. I'm going to keep looking down because I have the list on my cell phone. And let's just get into it. So the first thing I mentioned was this Michael Todd, it's a little bit wet, Pumpkin Nutrient Rich Facial Mask. So here it is. This was a sample size. I believe I got it in a Birchbox. It's almost gone. It's probably to like right here. I use it very sparingly because I really like it. Whenever you're having some breakouts or some bad skin issues or just whatever is going on with your skin, this saves it. I mean, I'm not even kidding. It saves it, and it works great. Now, if you don't like for things to kind of burn and you can like feel it working, then you're not going to like this because this burns and you can for sure feel it working on your skin. But I really like it and I see good results from that. Sorry, that was really wet. Alright, next was a Neutrogena toner. It was the first time I'd ever tried a toner. It's the Neutrogena alcohol-free. It's in a blue bottle. I really like that stuff. Right now, I'm using the Boots Botanics, the Power of Plants Cleansing Toner All Bright. I do like this, but I think I like the Neutrogena one better. It just kind of like rebalances your skin, and when it feels kind of tight and maybe like over cleaned or just kind of dry, these just really work. Again, this is a good one, but I think the Neutrogena one I can just feel working a little bit more. So I would recommend that one over this one. The Umberto Curl Enhancing Lotion. Now, this is something that you can get at Target. It's in their like fancy hair care area. And here it is. It's got really cool packaging. And this stuff is awesome. I forgot how much I loved it. It kind of just been sitting there and I hadn't been using it, which is one of the reasons why I like these videos so much. And I think this is some of the best stuff. Is it better than my Curl Keeper? No, but I would say it's probably the same, and this is probably easier to get to. But it just, you know, it is kind of sticky, which is a negative, so you kind of squirt it out into your hand. You just run it through your hair when it's damp, and you get these beautiful, defined, I said beautiful twice, I realized that. Beautiful, defined, just gorgeous curls, and I really like the way that looks. And again, I think it's a little bit more expensive. You can get it on sale, though, and it's in the, like, at Target in the, like, luxury hair care aisle. I don't know where else you can get it. If you know, let us all know below, but you can get it there, and I really enjoy that. And again, something I totally forgot about, but I've been using a lot. This is the Frieda Frizz's Dream Curls Daily Styling Spray. This is my second bottle of it, and it's almost finished as well. I was obsessed with this, and I still really do like it. My favorite way to use this is if you've been taking a nap or something like that, and your hair is just kind of lackluster and you need to revive it. I spray this in. It kind of takes a lot of the frizz out and just makes my curls more defined and, you know, looks like I haven't been sleeping for a few hours. So I do like this a lot. I don't spray it in the morning as much, just because I don't feel like I need it, but I do like it and I can tell a difference, and I recommend that product. Alright, the next one I don't have anymore. It was by a brand called Mastey, M-A-S-T-E-Y, Paris Color Protecting Leave-In Oil Treatment. So pretty much it was a hair oil. It had like grapeseed and some other stuff. I'm not really sure. That is the best hair oil treatment that I've ever found. It really made a difference. It made my ends so much softer and not frayed and gross looking. And I really liked it. However, I don't know where you can get it. And I looked online, and for like an ounce, it was like $30, which is a lot of money. This you can get at Sephora. It is expensive as well. But this is the Alterna Caviar Repair Retexturizing Protein Cream. Now this is a sample. I believe I got this in my Allure Sample Society box. I have a lot of fun boxings, y'all know that. And this is really great stuff. You put it in your hair after you've washed it, and it's gonna make your hair feel like brand new, like fake, luxury, silky, perfect hair. Like, I can't even describe it to you. I really love this stuff. However, you can only use it like twice a week. They don't recommend more than that. So if you'll have a good like daily oil or something like that, please let me know because I'm definitely on the lookout for that. Alright, next is the Yes to Cucumbers Soothing Sensitive Skin Calming Night Cream. Now, if you can see, I've used it all the way up to here, so this is almost gone. This is really nice. I don't know if it's super special. It does make my skin feel very hydrated. However, I do still get dry patches, especially right around my chin area and on the corners of my mouth. It hasn't made those go away. I've been using it for a really long time. I kind of was using through so much stuff that I wasn't focusing on stuff. And when you don't focus on your skincare and you're always switching it up, you can't really tell what's good and what's not. So probably for the past couple months, I've been using this solely as a night cream. I like it, but I don't know if it's anything amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any I don't think any really, of my skincare products is stuff that I'm like, this is awesome, I love this. So if y'all have any skincare recommendations as well, please leave it below because I would like to know. Alright. I have to get back to where I was. Victoria's Secret at Midnight Nail Polish. That is this baby right here. Now, I know Victoria's Secret stopped doing their makeup line. I'm not sure if they still have nail polish. It used to be up by the cash registers. So, but can y'all just see? Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's a deep blue with this beautiful, like, bright blue glitter in it. And honestly, I know I'm not going to sound cheesy because I know it's called At Midnight, but it looks like the sky and the stars, and it's super opaque. I have it swatched right there. So you can see it's very opaque. It looks just like this on the nails in one, maybe two coats. And I just couldn't. I love this stuff so much. I mean, I think it's really unique. I really love the Victoria's Secret nail polishes. I know like that's something kind of random you wouldn't think about, but they have really unique, gorgeous shades. And this one is to right here, so I haven't used that much of it. I like to see how much of this stuff I've used, you know, in the whole year. So I haven't used it that much, but I really need to pull it back out because it's beautiful. Alright. Next is this guy. It's Nicole by OPI. It's from their Modern Family collection. So I don't know if that was limited edition or not. This is the shade Candid Cameron. Let me shake it up for you guys. I think you'll be able to see it better. It's really beautiful. I really love blue nail polish. Y'all know that. It's like a blue, tealy, gold, green duochrome. So, you see where I get that from? Like, it's just everything in one, and it's so beautiful. It looks just like this on the nails. I've only used that much. So, obviously, I need to pull these babies back out because I really love them. And I think it's a really unique shade. I like the Nicole by OPI formula a lot. So, this is definitely something I would recommend. If you can, and like I said, if you can still find it, I'm not sure how that all works, if it's like, because I know they have a lot of collections and if they are limited edition or not. So if they are and you can't find that, I really apologize. But if you have it, pull it back out. These are a tragedy. True tragedy. This is the Revlon Colorstay Gel Smooth Base Coat and Gel Shine Top Coat. I've had these for a year. As you can see, they're a little bit over halfway finished. They are getting a little goopy and thick, but these babies are the best base coat and top coat. Okay, let me rephrase. This base coat is amazing. This top coat doesn't dry very fast, which is really annoying, but literally, like, you can feel your nails, and they have, like, a gel effect. I know that's called Gel Smooth, but, like, you can touch it, and it feels like gel, and it's thick and beautiful and super shiny. Like I said, it takes forever and a day to dry, which is really annoying. But this base coat makes your nail polish last forever. Literally, I have nail polish last for like over a week sometimes, and I attribute it all to this base coat. The reason why it's a tragedy is they've done something new to where now they have colored base coats, and then they have, I don't know if it's the same, but it's like a gel shine. It's called the same thing. So they don't make this plain base coat anymore, which is really sad because it's amazing. So I'm still using it. I've got a lot left. I mean, I've got like a little bit less than half left, so hopefully it can last me like another year. You know, that would be the thing. But if y'all have a good base, and especially a good top coat, because like I said, that's not great, please link it down below because I would be really interested to know. Alright. This guy, I actually had to go and repurchase because I had used it up and I had forgotten about it again, which is so annoying. And that's one of the things when you have so much makeup, you forget about stuff. This is the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Concealer. I have the shade Light Beige. It's cheapy packaging. It's $1. And it smells like Sweet Tarts. There you go. It's got light coverage. Blends out gorgeously. I would say light, maybe medium coverage. So it's not anything great for covering like you would think it would be, but it's so hydrating. I really like to put this over dry spots and then put my makeup on over it and then put like maybe concealer, like a hydrating concealer like the Benefit Fake Up over that, and then I don't get the chunky dry patches near as much. I still do. This doesn't like totally make them obsolete, but it does help. And it makes your other concealers go on so much nicer. I kind of called this in my last one a concealer primer. And I think that's a really good way to describe it because it's like a primer. It's not super high coverage, so you might need other stuff on top of it. But it's beautiful. Alright. Next is the Benefit What's Up Concealer. I think this baby's going to last you a year and 17 months. I mean, really, this is ridiculous. I got this as my birthday present last year from Sephora. Now, they have this travel size in kits all the time. I have used this so much, and I still have this much left. I mean, this guy, it goes and goes. It's a nice goldy champagne highlight. I know highlights don't swatch very well. But there you go. I like the stick. I just kind of put it on my cheekbones and I go. I blend it a little bit. But it's really pretty. And it is like a cream, but it's not so liquidy that it disturbs what's under it or it looks bad if you put stuff over it. And I just really like it. I've seen people use it up and I don't know how. Because again, I mean, I've used it quite a bit. I mean, I've used it quite a few times and I still have that much. So if you're thinking about it too and you're like, oh, that's going to be a tiny little sample, because the Benefit Fake Up sample that's like this is like this big. But this is awesome. So if you're looking at it, I recommend you can get it in the sample. Benefit always has sample things. And that's awesome. Next is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Endless Sea. This is beautiful. I know I talk about these all the time. I actually mentioned another one that I'm going to mention again in just a minute in the makeup products I can't live without tag, which I'll link below. But look at that blue shade. I mean, like, it's just perfect. And it's so pigmented. It's a gorgeous, like, aquamarine shade. I think Endless Sea is a great name for it. It's the number 337. I'm just tightening it. It's beautiful in the packaging. I love their packaging. And there it is. Super metallic and shiny. And it's to the point where, like, I have other blue shadows. But I'm just like, why would I ever want to use another one when I could use this? Because this is so pigmented. And I find a lot of times shades like that aren't as pigmented. And it's really annoying. So that's beautiful. And I highly recommend, if you don't have a L'Oreal Infallible, at least one, you need to go get some. Because they're gorgeous. I only have two. And it's something that I definitely, like, even though I'm trying to, like, not purchase too much because I'm moving and just use stuff up a lot this year because I have so much, I really, really want to get some more of those. Next is this Starlook single eyeshadow in the shade Enter Eden. I think this might have been in my yearly favorites. I'm going to go ahead and link a whole playlist of all of my favorites just because a lot of these have been mentioned multiple times. And it's just a single shadow. It's really pretty, but it's a greeny color and it's almost got like a gold duochrome. It is hard to apply, which is annoying, but look at that. I just think this is so pretty. I think I got it in a one-table box. It's right here. I'm afraid they're looking the same. No, you can see this is a lot greeny and it's got like a gold duochrome, like I said. I think it was in my yearly favorites. I know it was in my December favorites. I grab for this all the time. And even though I say that, there's barely even a dent in it. But I do use this a lot. And I think it's a great shadow. And I don't know about the other Starlook eyeshadows because it's the only one I have. But if you're looking at it, Enter Eden is the bomb. Next is by, I believe this brand is pronounced Inika, I-N-I-K-A. I got this in a Birchbox, and it's a little mini size, but it's a powdered pigment, I guess you could call it. What do they call it? Mineral eyeshadow in the shade number 11, Eternal Marine. I was really feeling like blues and greens last January. And it's kind of like a dusty slate. Did y'all see that? It's definitely blue. Bluey green, but it's like dusty. Like it's not super bright and shiny like the other two. I think it is very much like a slate color. It's at the very top. So I don't know how well it's picking it up, but it's definitely got like a lot more gray tones than these two bright, shiny, shimmering, splendid wonders of life. So I don't know. I wouldn't wear all three of those together. That'd be a little much, but I really like those shades. And if you're the kind of person that likes to wear color, I definitely recommend those two. And this one's really cool too because it's almost a neutral with just like a little something extra. I really like that. I need to do a look with that really soon. The next thing I mentioned was this L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Bronze Taupe. Like I said, I only have two. These were in my yearly favorites of 2014. I think they were in my yearly favorites of 2013 as well. It was in my products I can't live without tag, this one specifically. And they're just beautiful. They feel almost like liquid when you swatch. It's a pressed pigment, but it doesn't just fall out. So it's definitely like pressed in there pretty well. I don't know how I could ever use this all up. But look at that. It is a taupe. It's called Bronze Taupe. I think I said that. If not, that's what it's called. So it's definitely like a very cool tone brown. And it's just got so much beautiful shimmer and shine in it. It's right there. And I really love that shade. I think this is a great typical one eyeshadow look. You pack it on your lids, you blend it out over your crease, and you are good to go. It is beautiful, and I really like these. I think I could honestly, they have a lot of colors. I think if I had like the whole collection, I could be happy with my eyeshadows. Like I really do, which is saying a lot. And I mean, you know, I would always obviously still buy more because I have a problem. But I do think if you have all of those, like, what else do you need? I guess some matte shades and like transitions and stuff, but they're just great. Alright, this guy is amazing, and it's $3. It's another thing from e.l.f. It is the small stipple brush. This, I believe, was also in my yearly favorites. This brush is what I use to apply my contour. It's what I use to apply my brush, and sometimes I even use it to apply my highlighter. It's good for cream products. It's good for life. You know, I feel like with the exception of eyes, you could even probably use it for foundation, maybe powder. This was in the products I can't live without tag. I would totally go buy it. It's $3. It's really nice and soft. It's from the e.l.f. Studio line, not the e.l.f. Essentials. I have a couple of the e.l.f. Essentials, and they're kind of junky, but this one's not. It's soft, and it doesn't shed. I've washed it 7 million times, and I just think that if you don't have a brush like this, like, I really think you need it. And again, it's $3, so pretty much anyone can afford that. Next, I mentioned this, which is the Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balm in the shade 120 Vivacious. These were new last year, and I guess they came out in January. They had the lacquer and the matte balms. The matte balms were in one of them was in my December favorites. So like I said, I'm just gonna link a whole playlist. They're super minty, and there it is. It's so pigmented. It's just a beautiful hot pink, a little bit reddy pink, and there it is. And the lacquer ones are like shiny. I heard some people say that they had glitter in theirs. I don't notice that at all when I wear these, but they're beautiful. Unfortunately though, as happens when you have what some may say is too much makeup, what I may say there's never enough, I still have so much of this, but I have used it quite a few times, and I really like it. And I think that if you're looking for a nice hot pink, this is great. It's got pretty decent staying power, and it's easy to apply because I really like the chubby lip pencil like format. And last but not least is this CoverGirl. I believe it's called Liplicious. I don't know, it doesn't say, but I think it's the only lipstick formula. They just came out with some that have colored like lids, but this is from like the original bronzy brown lid. It's the shade 340 Entwined. I was so scared to use this shade for the longest time. I mentioned in a video earlier this month that I think 2014 was the year of the purple lip. I actually did a whole video about my whole like purple lipstick or lip product collection, which I'll link down below. But I started, this is what started it all, and I was scared of it. I really was. I was like, oh, this is going to look so bad. I'm going to look like dead or gothic, and I wore it, and I got so many compliments. So you'll see that it's definitely a purpley red. It's almost a purple toned marsala color, which is the color of the year, which I'm not really super excited about that. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But it's almost a purpley marsala. Look at that. I really like the formula of the CoverGirl Liplicious. They can be a little drying after a long time, but that's beautiful. And I get lots of compliments when I wear it because it's so different. It's a purpley berry mauve-y red tone with some brown in it. That's what it is. That's a perfect description of it. It's got everything in it. So any video I mentioned, as well as everything that's on my face or anything like that, will be listed down below. I try to give you as much information as I can in my description boxes. But as always, if y'all have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I will see y'all very soon. Bye!